This morning, I awoke to shocking news. You see, the CEO of Goya Foods has praised Donald Trump, and in response, Democrats are demanding a boycott of Goya. Julian Castro urges boycott of Goya Foods after CEO praises Trump, as reported by the Washington Free Beacon. But I will tell you this, Democrats, you may take my speech, but you will never take my black beans, of which I think I can eat them right now, right? You can eat beans. Okay. Actually, really good. I happen to have Goya beans. I only ate one bean. I thought it'd be funny if I ate beans. I have a bunch of these. I love these beans. We make we make tacos with them. Okay. Now that I've just eaten beans on camera, let's actually talk about what's going on. Because the real story, I'm actually quite impressed. The CEO of Goya Foods said, I refuse to apologize. He talked about how he went in like 2012. Now I got beans in my mouth. He went in 2012 to, at the urging of Michelle Obama, to talk about health foods and stuff. And there were no problems. Today, he goes at the invitation of Donald Trump, and they're calling for a boycott of Goya Foods. I've got beans stuck in my mouth now. Julian Castro urges boycott of Goya Foods. It's actually really good, mind you. Low sodium, by the way. Former presidential candidate Julian Castro is pushing for a public boycott of Goya Foods to punish the company's CEO for praising Donald Trump. He said, Goya Foods has been a staple of so many Latino households for generations. Now their CEO, Bob Unanue, is praising a president who villainizes and maliciously attacks Latinos for political gain. No, he doesn't. Trump put out some message praising the Hispanic community or something. Like, they just try to create this fake reality. And Americans should think twice before buying their products. How stupid and insane is this? Let me tell you something. I don't care about Chick-fil-A. When they were funding, the religious groups for the right, I still have beans stuck in my mouth. I didn't care. When they stopped, I didn't care. When they started now pandering to the left, I still didn't care. Though admittedly, I'll criticize them for being spineless, but if I feel like having a chicken sandwich, I'm going to go have a chicken sandwich, dude. I don't care that one guy at Goya Foods likes Donald Trump. I don't. I go to the store, I see beans, I grab them, and I make tacos with them. That's it. And these Goya black beans, con sal marina. Yeah, now with sea salt. Excellent. Low sodium, healthy, good for you. I don't care about your stupid anti-bean political cause. I'm going to enjoy. I'm going to have to, after I'm done recording, go eat these, I guess. But check this out. This is awesome. Now I got to say, I got even more respect for Goya. Goya Foods CEO Bob Unanue refuses to apologize after online boycott over blessed to have Trump praise. Bravo, good sir. In the face of cancel culture, with these former Democratic candidate saying everybody should stop buying his goods, this man straight up said, I don't care. I believe what I believe. I'll stand up for what I believe in. And now I'll tell you this. Now I'm going to purposefully go look for Goya. You know why? If somebody wants to engage in politics, I don't care. Okay, that's what I was saying about Chick-fil-A. But if someone is under fire and they stand firm, tall, and tough and say, you can go F off, I'm going to do what I want. I'm like, that's what I like. Whatever your cause is, stand up for yourself. You have my respect. So I'll tell you this. When I go to the store, I'm sorry, Bush's. You got some really good baked beans. It's nice. You can do like a British breakfast. I forgot what it's called, but you do the baked beans, tomato, mushroom and stuff. I'm sorry. I can't go with Bush's anymore. They do have good beans as well, but I am going all Goya. Yes, I am going to season my food to own the libs. This is actually a tweet. Excuse me. From Philip Lewis. This guy is a Detroit native. He's an editor for Huffington Post. And he quoted Cassandra Fairbanks, and he wrote, I love this news cycle. Hey, isn't this a little bit more fun than the normal chaos and destruction that's been going on? Cassandra tweeted, about to own the libs deliciously, hashtag buy Goya. And yes, buy Goya was trending nationwide on Twitter this morning when I woke up. So apparently Cassandra ordered some, what is this? 10 discos. I don't know what that is. What is it? Discos para empanadas. Ooh, empanadas. Very good. She got cilantro. Oh, no. I'm not about all that cilantro. Cassandra, what are you doing with that cilantro? Tomato sauce looks great. And sofrito. What's that? And apparently she posted a video where she's ordering a ton of Goya goods. about to own the libs deliciously, to which Philip responded, seasoning your food to own the libs. This may be, quite possibly, the most wholesome culture war battle I have ever seen. So much so that I retweeted Mr. Philip Lewis because it was funny. Seasoning your food to own the libs. Normally when someone says you're doing something to own the libs, it's a cut off the nose to spite your face kind of thing. Like, you know, burning your shoes to own the libs or to own the cons, right? In this instance, I don't think it really matters at all that Cassandra Fairbanks is buying Goya products because it's food. We're going to eat it anyway. So the fact that he would say seasoning your food to own the libs, like seasoning your food is a good thing. You know what I mean? So listen, this story is quite frankly absurd, but let's read about what he said in response. And yes, I still have beans stuck in my mouth. The CEO of Goya Foods, Bob Unane, has refused to apologize after an online boycott over his blessed to have Trump praise. Unanu, I think I'm pronouncing his name right, has been under fire since he praised the president at a Hispanic Prosperity Initiative event in the White House Rose Garden on Thursday. We are truly blessed at the same time to have a leader like President Trump, who is a builder, the food mogul said. We have an incredible builder, and we pray for our leadership, our president, and we pray for our country that we will continue to prosper and grow. The comments have left social media users begging people to boycott Goya Foods. Even Ocasio-Cortez could not. Look at this. Representative AOC retweeted footage of Unanu's speech with the comment, "Oh, look, it's the sound of me Googling how to make your own adobo." Are you kidding me? It is. I love it. Democrat and former presidential hopeful Julian Castro, yeah, we saw what he wrote. Now their CEO, Bob Unanu, is praising a president who villainizes and mostly attacks Latinos. We get it. Hamilton creator Lin-Manuel Miranda also added, "We learned to bake bread in this pandemic. We can learn to make our own adobo con pimienta by." You're going to grow your own beans? Huh? I can't grow beans in my backyard. It's suppression of speech, he said. Unanu went on to mention about how he previously worked with Michelle Obama and Barack Obama and former President Obama when he was in office. So you're allowed to talk good or praise one president, but you're not allowed, when I was called to be part of this commission, to aid in economic and educational prosperity, and you make positive comment, all of a sudden that's not acceptable. So I'm not apologizing for saying, and especially when you're called by the president of the United States, you're going to say, no, I'm sorry, I'm busy, no thank you. I didn't say that to the Obamas, and I didn't say that to President Trump. Bravo, good sir. Dare I say, I urge all of you to have the courage and the conviction of Bob Unanu, CEO of Goya Foods. I know the whole thing is kind of silly. I even cracked open a can of black beans to eat them on camera as a gag. But it's fun, it's funny, and I hope it's a bit humorous and, to be honest, inspirational. They're trying to come for this guy. They're trying to cancel his food brand. AOC has got like 7 million followers. She's literally telling her entire community and all of her followers, and she has many followers who are Latino, not to buy his products anymore. And that to me is absurd. He didn't come out and say Trump is the greatest person in the world. He says when the president calls, you answer. No, I'm not going to apologize. That's what we need more of in this country. I am inspired by this man, and so I really do mean it. You can be a company that does whatever, and I mostly ignore it. Though I got to admit, in more recent times, the more things get out of hand, the less comfortable I am with like my pizza restaurant getting political. You know what I mean? Like Papa John's, why was he fired? I really don't care. It's ridiculous. So I won't eat at Papa John's anymore because that was over the top. If you make pizza and you donate, I don't care. If you make pizza and you fire someone for some BS reasons, I'm sorry, man, I can't support your company. If you are the CEO of a food company and you stand up for yourself, you defend your company, you defend the right to speak your mind and be positive, then you have my support. So yes, I will go to the store. I will buy Goya. And as for the rest of you, I hope you see this. Now, this guy can't get fired. That I understand. Okay, he's the boss. So what is he really worried about? But think about this now. All the people who work for his company can speak up knowing he's not going to fire him. I mean, he's made the stand. He said straight up, it's about freedom of speech. And no, I'm not going to apologize. We need more of this. If you find yourself as a boss at a company, let your employees speak their minds, but within reason. The problem we're having is really an imbalance. Companies should not be issuing these big messages themselves, and employees should work together even if they disagree. If someone is mad that an employee has a certain view, well, too bad. You know, if a company wants to issue a political statement you don't agree with, by all means, say no. This goes for the employees of Goya as well. If there are employees there who do not like the political message coming out of this, although I think it's fairly weak relative to everything else we've seen, then by all means, speak your mind. In this instance, however, what's the real message? Thank you, Mr. President. That's ridiculous. I hope you all enjoy your Goya food products. I know I certainly will. I have the can of beans sitting next to me, and I guess I'll eat it later. It was worth it. The gag was worth it. For you may take our speech, but you will never take my Goya beans. I got more segments coming up in a few minutes. Stick around, and I will see you all shortly.